You are now tuned in to Live on Broadway podcast, the #1 relationship podcast in the world. So spicy.
Money coming, money.
I like the energy, 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 I like the energy. I want the energy to be up today. I want the energy to be up today. I want to set a few things. I want to set a few things in order. I want to set a few things in order. I want to set a few things in order. Shout out to 4K, shout out to Kaylee. Shout out to Shantae, shout out to Gianna, shout out to Gigi, shout out to TJ, Bianca. You know what I'm talking about? Musa, I see you tapping in. Shelly, I see you, Queen. If it's one thing for certain, two things for sure. I want you guys to unmute yourselves and tap in with that energy. Pooh! Clear! You know the vibes. What the fuck is happening on Monday? Live on Broadway podcast.
Keep that same energy.
Listen, Mike. You know the vibes. What you tapping in on? Of course you do. It's Monday. Welcome back to another episode of Live on Broadway podcast, where the situations matter more than the relationships. Perspectives will be respected by everybody. And if this your first time tapping in, don't be easily threatened or angered, because much like you, every giant here first started off as a perfect stranger. We asked everybody to tap in and get familiar with what we doing on Clubhouse, Live on on Clubhouse, Broadway the Giant, on Instagram, @Broadway, on YouTube, Live on Broadway podcast. Make sure you tap in with what we doing on Patreon. Make sure you follow Live on Broadway podcast and subscribe and become one of the giants. Either you're a scorpion, an eagle, or a giant. You know what I'm talking about? But one thing's for certain is you here with us, and it just feels good to be here. Shout out to everybody on Clubhouse. Shout out to everybody on Instagram. Listen, Giants, you know the vibes, man. I'm just happy to be here. Tap in one time. Trey 11208. You know the vibes. I see you. You know what I mean? Shantae, I see you. Gianna, I see you. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to pipe up. We're going to pipe up. Greetings and salutations to everyone. Round of applause. Excuse us earlier. We had a little technical difficulties, but we here to get the wind underneath our feet and go out in a blaze of glory if you want some juice. You know what I'm talking about? Tap in one time, Giants. Wellness check. Let's go through this thing, man. Listen, we're gonna implement some new things tonight. We're gonna be short and as concise to the point as possible. And if not, you're gonna clearly and respectfully, be ushered out by way of this music. God damn it! When you hear the music, it means that it's time for you to start wrapping up your POV. You know what I'm talking about? You know when you go to awards, Raina, and they taking too long on the delivery of their POV. God damn it, we gonna respectfully start ushering them right on out to the left. You know what I'm talking about? Because we got a lot to talk about and a lot to discuss. So respect the mic. I'm gonna have my moderators do what they came to do. Let me PTR to see what's happening. And let's start with Shantae. We're gonna go in that order, and then we're gonna jump into these topics and talk about it. How was your weekend, Queen?
My weekend was cool. I mean, kind of got jabbed and hurt by the dentist.
Oh, no.
When a feeling hurts more than a damn tattoo. But anyway, and then I took some medicine for that and chilled out. And then the weekend, I just went out, got to link up with a friend I haven't really got a chance to chill with, chop it up. We had some drinks and some good food at the place called the Bedford. So if anybody's in Brooklyn, you want to check that out, I highly recommend it.
Shells, where you at, Queen? Tap in. Let's go in order. I ain't got to call
Hello.
You know the vibes. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
My weekend was kind of up and down. Had some issues happening, but ended it with catching up with an old friend and then just having some self-care and just relaxing and cooking. So, yeah.
Nice. Gigi, where you at, Queen?
Hi, everyone. I had a really interesting weekend as well. Unfortunately, my cousin passed away, so I did have a funeral to attend to on Friday. But
My
the weekend
condolences.
slowly got better as I was treated to fruit brunches, dinners. People was appreciating me. I was appreciating them. So all in all, it was good. And D, I'm happy to see you. Wishing you
Oh
love
man.
always.
Damn, I hate hearing stuff like that, man. Condolences are in order to you, Gigi. I don't know how close you guys was, but I mean, a loss is a loss, So I treat it all the same, Condolences, Queen, respectfully. TJ.
Yeah. What's happening? Man, my weekend was chill. I got two exclusive rights to buy signed. I got the fetish chick signed up on her contract, so now we got to
All
find out
right.
her property.
Lord
Got,
Jesus.
got another investor signed up, so now they trying to buy some shit. I mean, shit,
I
it's
love it, and I'm
momentum.
here
We
for it.
moving. Man,
I love it. I love it.
Congratulations.
Hey,
thank you,
hey,
thank you.
how they say black
Black
girl magic?
excellence.
What they say for the fellas, ladies? What they say for the
Nigga
fellas?
magic.
Nigga magic.
No, thank you. Keep
Lena,
that.
what's up with you, Lena? I see you. Tap in, tap in. Gianna, how are you, Queen? How are you feeling? How was your weekend wellness check? We want to know that the Giants, everybody is doing okay, and if they not, this is a platform that you can voice your indiscretions, who pissed you off, which driver you had to flip the birch to. You know what I mean? Like tap in one time. Gianna, you with us, Queen? Okay, okay. Bianca, tap in, Queen.
Yeah, my weekend was okay. A lot of lessons learned, a lot of things kind of went through, but I was just talking to the ladies previously before, and they gave me a good feedback, and helping me manifest some good positive vibes going forward this week. But I'm sorry, Gigi, for your loss as well. And but that's about it. Just trying to move forward because this weekend was not it for me.
Yeah,
Mm.
condolences, Gigi.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. That's. I hear you. I'm rolling. I'm rolling. Musa.
This man's
Man,
PTR, man.
peace to the kings and the queens, man. I'm just excited. I got my Casamigos here. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Had a great weekend.
Hey.
Yeah.
I got my Michael Jordan Black Jesus face up. I'm ready for the convo. You know what I'm saying? I know it's gonna be off the
Fuck
chain, so
yeah.
I'm just excited. I had a great weekend. I talked to a couple of sponsors. They're on board. Talked to a couple of school districts. They're on board. For my business, got to get certified. We're moving on board to be able to help back, give some jobs back to the community. 6-week program. I'm training. I'm doing everything, man. I'm loving it.
Keep that
Life's good. I
same
can't complain.
energy.
I can't complain, man. I'm just glad to be here rocking with all the queens and the gods, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad to be here.
Hey, Moves, let me tell you something, man. I love it, man. And I just love to be around women energy. You know what I mean? And that don't mean it got to be anything intimate, But it's just women have a certain energy about themselves that respectfully niggas don't exude. So
Oh man,
I'm
what you
rolling
talking
with you
about?
on
I'm
that.
loving it. I'm loving it. I get a chance to sit back. You know what I'm saying? Put some popcorn in the microwave
Right.
and learn from the queens and get their perspective, so I could just be a better man myself and be
Popcorn
able
and
to spoil
Casamigos,
y'all
that's
and just
different.
get it in.
Popcorn and Casamigos, I'm rolling. What's up, his misses, your wishes? I see you, Queen, on Instagram. We gonna tap in a moment. I'm gonna come to y'all. Hit the button. I'm gonna bring y'all up on Instagram. You know I am. Tap in though one time. Who we at? Where we at?
At my boo, D. Marie.
Okay, D Marie. Shelly, you sound a little muffled though. Just FYI. But tap in with us, D. How are you, Queen? What's going on? Any updates?
Greetings and salutations, good people. My weekend it was alright. Still trying to bounce back from what happened last week. But I have been getting some work done. Have been tuned back into my show just like twice this week. Um, Still looking for a new home. And I was turned up yesterday watching Summer Jam. It was all the way lit where I was at. And just looking forward to a new weekend. My condolences, Gigi, to you. And
Yeah, my
keeping
condolences,
all of
Gigi.
y'all in prayer, this week. And I hope all y'all have a blessed week this week.
Man, I love the respect in the room. I love the respect in the room. There's a few things going on. Sometimes you got to write some of this stuff down because in the voice of my guy Kevin Samuels, you can't make some of this shit up. God damn it, you just can't. You just can't make some of these things up. My weekend was good. Friday, I had a chance to spend a little time with my lady. That's always good. That one-on-one time is priceless. Though that quality time is always thoroughly enjoyed. Friday, I got a chance to kick it with my fellas. I'm talking about. Got to see my guy Kiss, perform the freestyle face to face, and it hits different every time he jump in that bag and start saying, you know what I mean? He's a dick, you pussy, y'all neighbors. It gets a little different when Kiss say that. You know what I'm saying? It feels good. So I did that on Saturday. Sunday, I spent a lot of time getting ready for today and tapping in. And here's something I don't think you guys know, right? And I wanted to share it with you guys today. I am a coffee house connoisseur, right? However, I don't drink coffee. You know what I'm saying? So I like to go to a nice coffee house. I'm not telling nobody what coffee houses I go to because, one, this ain't a sponsorship. This is not an ad. There's not giving LOBP the bag. You know what I mean? So there's that. But also, I like to support good coffee houses, black when possible. But that's not the limit to the coffee houses that I support. So there's that. But what I had to realize is they're doing something now that I'm not in total agreement with. And so I went to this coffee house. When I went to the coffee house, they said, I came in, set up my stuff. They know me around here, right? They know me. I frequent with different coffee houses. When I come in, it's like, yo, Broadway, I'm going to get you your regular. Yeah, set me up. Give me the soft cookie. Give me the berry hibiscus iced tea or listen, they know me around these parts. So I come in, I get all set up and stuff. Then I go to the cashier. I go to pay. He go, oh, it was somebody new that was there for whatever reason or another. He goes, oh, I see you're going to be dining in with us today. I go, absolutely. He goes, do you have proof of vaccination? Like, the fuck? What proof? Nigga, nigga, you are sadly mistaken. Do you not recognize my side? Can somebody tell him who I beat around these parts? So I'm looking up and down. Nobody seems to know me because nobody that I normally know is working today. Cool. Long story less long. I'm like, vaccination? I was just here like a week or two ago. How you don't know my side? So they go, yeah, it's something new that we implementing. Cool. This is a white establishment at that. Cool. So I leave. I don't buy anything. I take my business down the block around the corner because sometimes, when you go to these coffee spots, you're not guaranteed a seat. You know what I'm saying? So I go down the block around the corner. When I go to a coffee shop, I like for there to be multiple coffee spots in one area. So I go from here, then I go over there. When I get to the other spot, and this is a big chain, most people know this spot. When I get in there, they like, hey, what's going on? Oh my God, you here today? All right, cool. I'm gonna get you your regular, and now I'm seeing I'm feeling like what's homie name? Norm from Cheers. Norm! I'm walking in, it's feeling good. Everybody's attending, very attentive. I sit down, I go to set up, I go to make my order. They go, here you go, swipe my card, cool, go sit down, great. 15 minutes later, yo, Broadway, you need anything? Oh man, I see you look real focused, so forth and so on. I'm like, yeah, man, just trying to get some stuff done for the pod. Cool. I found it very interesting. It's like they're doing this whole vaccination shaming thing, and I'm not with it, respectfully. I'm not here for the vaccination shaming. Because what they're doing is they're making it so that we have to get vaccinated. Respectfully, the people that's been vaccinated, let them be vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? And the people that don't want that in their body, let that not be in their body. Respectfully, you shouldn't have to get vaccinated, but I see I see through the smoke. I feel like there's some type of agenda being pushed out there that's suggesting that we all get vaccinated. You know what I mean? So that was my weekend, and I'm sticking to it. You know what I mean? And yeah, so I just felt a little sort of way. Shout out Jay, I see you, Jay. Hit the button. I'm gonna bring y'all up on live if y'all want to be brought up. You know? So that was my weekend, but yeah. So anybody else is there anybody else that hasn't been vaccinated that's experiencing vaccination shaming?
I have this weekend, same thing.
Mm,
Went to the restaurant beforehand to see if, because with COVID, some places want you to have a reservation, whatever. So I
right,
called. I'm like, do I need a reservation? He's like, no, what time you trying to come? I said around 6. He's like, you don't need one, but if you just want to walk straight in, just get a reservation just in case. I said, all right, cool.
right.
So he's like, and this is a black owned spot. I've been there before. It's a Caribbean spot. And he was like, but what you will need, he was like, but what you will need is your vaccination card if you want to dine inside. He said, however, if you don't have your vaccination,
The
you can go and
fuck?
sit outside. So I'm like, okay, I already been to the spot before, so I was going there to sit outside anyway because the inside is very small.
Yeah.
However, when I got there, the girl that was hosting, she wasn't even friendly about it. Like the waitress and everybody else was cool, but she was very like, oh, will you be dining in? Because if you're dining in, you need to have your vaccination card, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, I'm dining outside. It's too small to dine in. I have 4 people with me. We're going to sit outside. We went outside to eat. However, I felt like this might be my last time going to any of these places where they make you feel uncomfortable as soon as you get there. Because I'm spending money to enjoy myself, whether I'm vaccinated or not. I
Right.
shouldn't feel uncomfortable about spending my money at your place of business.
Right. And my energy is I'm not going to spend my money somewhere that I'm not going to give you my business and then leave. I'm just not going to give you my business at all. You know what I mean? I got my guy Jay tapping in on Instagram. Tap in one time for us, King. Shout out to you.
Yo, you know the vibe, brother. What's going on,
What's
bro?
going on with you, man?
You know the vibe spinning as usual, man. We always in the car with it, bro.
Yeah, man. Car therapy, man. It's very important. How was your weekend?
Necessary. Yo, weekend was great, bro. I definitely, first of all, got to say, Gigi, condolences again, you know what I mean? But the beauty of her sharing her story, and that's the strength of a woman, period, bro. Like, women will share a story and inspire people and not even realize it. So, Gigi, you sharing that and then still pushing, you know what I mean? Still changing.
Keep that same energy.
Yeah, keep that same energy and keep living, you feel me?
Yeah.
I feel like, because I lost people during COVID too, you know what I'm saying? And just this season has been crazy. But what I realized is the fact that we're still alive, we're here to make an impact. We're still alive to move and shake. So we're going to cry. We're going to grieve.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You're going to get down.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, you turn around and you look for the tribe to pick you back up. And you know what I'm saying? Dust you off and help you move along. So Gigi, definitely condolences once again. But you strong and everybody getting the strength off the vibe. You feel me? We giving it to Gigi this weekend. Bump my weekend. She turned it around. You feel me? So
I love it.
She won. But yeah, man, you know, we doing it, man. I have a management company, so we're booking shows. I got a show in New York and Brooklyn this Friday. So if you guys like live music, real music, I'm talking about live bands. We bring you know the vibe, you know my bop, bro. So we bringing it back. Guitars, bass, drums. You know what I'm saying? Representing for the Haitian culture. We out,
I
yo,
need
bro.
that information.
Jay, do we need to be vaccinated?
Yo, let me tell you. Let's talk about it. This is the reason why I hopped on too. You know what I'm saying? Because I manage a lot of artists. We're doing music all over New York City. It's amazing, and we really bringing great music. And one of the promoters really hit us with the bam. You feel me? So my son was like, you know, you guys make great music. I love y'all. I love what you guys are doing. We want to make this really, really big. Are you in the band vaccinated? So you feel me? I will respectfully say, you know what I'm saying, as a representative and a manager, that, you know, as per some underlying health issues, you know what I'm saying, many of the people have not yet been vaccinated. You can't push this on. This is not an immunization, people.
Right.
That's the thing we got to understand. And no funny, bro. I'm going to get on my soapbox and then I'm going to let it go. But this is what I'm going to say. I talked to a 70-year-old man. This is why I got to talk to people. Talked to a dude that was 70 years old. And I asked him, I said, you know, pardon me, got in a little conversation. Then I was like, were you alive, respectfully during the time of like smallpox, chickenpox, like when these things came about? He was like, yeah. So I said, how does this differ from that? Or is it just, are we crazy? Maybe it's not a plan. Maybe everything is just the everything. And this man, 70 years old, probably 72, I think. Yeah. He was like, he's never seen anything like this before. When smallpox and chickenpox and all that stuff came out, they had their guidelines, they gave their shots, but they were never going into our communities and incentivizing our communities and saying, you're going to get a Metro card. You think we're we doing that bad out where we are, that we need a Metro card for our health? So I would just tell the people in my community to open your eyes. If we have never been supported, if we have never been poured into in such a way before, it makes you think that something must be going on. If now they're incentivizing our communities, putting our West Indian people, our Caribbean people on these little New York CDC health campaigns. Why wasn't you doing that when they were supposed to be voting for councilmen and citymen?
I'm gonna tell you like this. If you see me looking over here, it's because I got multiple angles going on. But
I know the vibe.
I'm here with you, right? I think when it comes to this whole vaccine thing, listen, man, it's your prerogative on whether or not you want to get a flu shot. Now everybody get a flu shot every year. You know what I mean? Yeah. The same energy with this vaccination thing. Don't get me into my conspiracy way bag because it's a big bag to get into, and we not gonna have enough time to pie. You know what I mean? But I'm here for it. To each his own. Respectfully, you want to get vaccinated, that's your prerogative. If you don't want to be vaccinated, that's your prerogative as well. But don't cast stones when you live in a glass house. I don't know what that means and how that's applicable to right now, but we gonna roll with it. Listen, Live on Broadway podcast. Let's talk about some topics. You gonna stay with us, King? You gonna stay?
Yo, I'm gonna rock with you. Yeah, I'm gonna rock for Cool 15, bro. I love the vibe, man. This is fam right here. So I'm gonna rock for Cool 15.
My guy. What's up,
Tay? Quick question. For us who out here in New York City and want to tap into the event that we just heard Jay talk about, how can we reach him on Instagram? Because I'm interested.
So, that is, go ahead, bro. Now you go for it.
I got you. Let the people know if you located in the New York City tri-state, how can people tap in and get in tune with your event?
Yo, we're all live in New York City. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm a Brooklyn boy, born and raised, still living in Brooklyn. So you already know the vibe.
Keep
you know what I'm saying?
Same energy.
You know
I'm from Brooklyn too,
Brooklyn. Brooklyn always in the spot, man. All right, so how can the people get in tune? Like, what's your Instagram?
So y'all can follow me, my Instagram, Jay the Music Fan. It's right there, Jay the Music Fan. And it's Zakai Official, Zaxai Official. That's the artist that'll be performing.
One more time.
Gotcha, big copy. So my Instagram is Jay the Music Fan, DA Music Fan.
DA.
The artist that, JAYDA Music Fan. Jay the Music Fan.
So that's me. How you tap in.
Yeah, tap into me. All the details are on there. The flyer is out. We have Brooklyn Music Kitchen with it. You know what I'm saying? We out there.
Got you. Look, guys, respectfully, let's get into these topics, man, because we got some roll call topics. We're going to keep it short and concise. I'm happy to know, before we move on, I just want to put this small caveat, which is not a small one at all. My giant, D. Marie, she had a situation a few weeks ago where her house got burnt down, so she has a GoFundMe. If you want to get in tune with the GoFundMe, make sure you tap in. The link is in my bio on Instagram, IM_Broadway. Scroll down that link and you're going to see the GoFundMe. If it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 50, 100, we'll take whatever it is that you can. Listen, we don't look a gift horse in the mouth, man. You know what I mean? Whatever it is that we can help D. Marie with, please make sure you tap in and make sure you know what I mean. You tap in and give that queen a little bit of love, man. You know what I'm saying? Because she's one of our day ones, and even if she wasn't, if she's getting on this platform, I'm always going to stand next to you guys because you guys stand next to us. So respectfully tap in. IM_Broadway. Hit the link in my bio. Scroll to the bottom and make sure you tap in with her GoFundMe. Listen, let's talk about these topics, Giants. Live on Broadway podcast. So right. it was a few things that happened this weekend, one of them being Amber Rose. If you don't know what's going on, Amber Rose said respectfully, I'm tired of being cheated on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to play that clip, and I'm going to let you guys give commentary by way of it. Tap in, Live on Broadway podcast.
I'm tired of getting cheated on and being embarrassed behind the scenes. All 12 of y'all bums, the ones that I know of, there's probably more, can have him. Y'all very much knew he was in a relationship with a baby and y'all decided to fuck him anyway. I saw all the texts and DMs. Y'all were well aware, but y'all don't owe me any loyalty, so it's whatever. I can't be the only one fighting for my family anymore. I've been so loyal and transparent, but I haven't gotten the same energy in return. Ending with, as for him, the lack of loyalty and the disrespect is ridiculous and I'm...
Listen, Amber Rose took to her gram, and those was a couple of words that she shared on her Instagram, and she's pretty much saying that she's done. She's done with being cheated on. She's done with it all. Tap in, Giants. Jay, I'm going to go to you on Instagram first, then I'm going to throw it back to Clubhouse. Tap in. And the Giants, if you want to be brought up, hit the button. We're going to bring you up. What's your energy, Amber Rose being cheated on, King?
Yo, bro, this is a different situation. You feel me? I would say that everybody deserves love. Everybody deserves an opportunity to change. You feel me? So I can never hold a woman to her past. You feel me? If she want to change, but if the energy gonna be different, the energy got to be different all around. So if you trying to be kept in a way where somebody is not gonna cheat on you, we want to see what type of energy you putting out on social to let people know I'm on a different time. We don't know what she on. We don't know what type of time she on. So yeah, everybody can say they don't want to be cheated on, but if you still live in the lifestyle of being around these athletes and entertaining them and entertaining conversations, you feel me? Like, you're going to get cheated on. And you're going to be doing the cheating too. So let's talk about that. I really wish she dug a little deeper and said whether she cheated as well. Because the game is different now, bro. It's not us doing the cheating all the time. Okay. I got to say that. It ain't the fellas doing the cheating all the time. A lot of the time, no accountability. There we go.
Hey,
yeah,
listen.
She got to take accountability for her actions too. And if she was like, "Yo, I know what y'all thought.
Yeah,
I am, but this is not what type of time I'm on anymore." I would have respected that so much more than you just being fuck these niggas. Y'all can have them. You just gonna run to another one and do the same shit again.
Hey, listen, I got some energy on it too. Let me throw it to Clubhouse. Where we at? T, talk to us. Tay, you with us?
Go ahead, TJ. Go ahead, TJ.
Shit, my man Jay said it all. Ladies, don't blame the man, blame your filter. You picked him. And if you picking from the same group of niggas that move that way, it's gonna happen every time. You're gonna have to change your aim. Change what you're looking for. She looking for a nigga with money, and niggas with money move like that. So I mean, accept it or reject it, but you gotta move differently.
Agreed. I think the question is why is she taking up time? It seems like she may be meeting a different person, a different name, but it's the same character. And so I think that's where the homework's got to begin of why am I attracting these guys? We don't control who comes up to us or approach us as ladies, but we do control who we give our time and energy to. So there's more to that. I agree. I'm basically just echoing what Jay and TJ said. There's got to be some accountability. Not to say that she's doing anything to deserve to be cheated on, because no one does. Right. And going back off of what Jay said, everyone deserves to be, loved. But there's got to be there's a missing link somewhere, and there's something that she's gotta tap into, and that might come out with maybe some some counseling or therapy to figure it out.
Shelly, how you feel?
I mean, honestly, there's always more than one side to the story. Definitely, he tried to say that she knew about certain situations that he was cheating, but she expressed her frustration towards him and her mother. But honestly, with things like that, it should just be kept private. At the end of the day, it's like if you don't want people involved in your life and everything else, just keep it private. But it's true. If you're constantly going through these men and you realize it's the same pattern, sis, it's time to switch it up. Do something different. Try to have a different aim. Try to find a different approach and see what happens.
I think we all just trying to say maybe Amber, love you first. Once you love you first, whoever's gonna love you is gonna love you the way you need to be loved.
Yep, I agree. I agree with everything that everybody's saying. I also found it interesting that he did do an interview and they were like, well, instead of just cheating, why didn't you just ask her maybe for an open relationship to see if she was open to it? And he said, well, I would have an issue with that because I can't see myself um, going out doing what I'm doing, and then she decides to say, "Hey, can you watch the baby while I go out and do what I need to do?" He said,
Yeah.
"I would have a problem with that. I don't think I could deal with it." And I found that kind of hypocritical in itself because I'm just like, well, if that's the case and that's how he's giving it up, girl, you really need to do some self healing and love and looking at who you want to really entertain.
Whoa, what just happened?
I don't know. I think her phone went out. Let's try to go in order though, guys. Respectfully, moderators, I need you guys to structure this thing. I think we missed Gianna.
I honestly, why does she got to get blamed for the person that she chooses? You like who you like. You're interested in who you're interested in. You understand? Like, after a certain point, if you're in a relationship, you just need to leave it alone. If that was the case, he should have never stayed with her. Period. Like,
Okay.
it's not her fault. It doesn't matter who
Um.
she's attracted to. It's not her fault.
All right. Well, Gianna, let me ask you something, though, Queen. Right. So, what would you say towards some of the other commentary, which is, when, and I agree, right, to an extent, though. No one should be cheated on. But what about you keep picking a certain type? I think did Wiz cheat on her? I think
he did.
Wiz cheated on her. I think who was she with before Wiz? Kanye. Is there any allegations or rumors that Kanye cheated on her?
I never heard none.
Oh, they saying that was probably with Kim? All right, cool. Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know any particulars, but all I'm saying is I agree. I don't think anybody should be cheated on, period, point blank. However, I also think that I'm also not sure on whether or not, when you're picking and finding these people to be with, that you're going for a particular look, you're going with somebody that's in a particular field. And 9 times out of 10, certain things come with certain things. Not justifying it and saying anything is right by way of it. But what would you say to that, Gianna?
Honestly, we're adults, or she's an adult. I don't know how old she is. You can have a conversation. Realities nowadays, some people take anything. They're like, okay, we could do an open relationship.
Fuck yeah.
So maybe, right. So that's my point. So maybe if he would have brought it to her, she might have been with it. You don't know. But the fact that now she's already hurt, it's a dub.
I just don't like people robbing people of their opportunities. So I agree with that. Like maybe if he would have brought it to her, he would have said she might have been game, But again, you only cheat and you lie when you're afraid of something, right?
Yeah, maybe he's afraid of commitment, and most men are, especially in these times.
Yeah.
That's what I've been seeing. But
I see you, Musa. Give me 1 second. We got Naomi on Instagram. I want her to tap in and weigh in on this topic. How do you feel about Amber Rose, Queen?
Me,
Do you know what's going on with it? Have you saw it?
Yeah. I saw the other day because I don't really keep up with anything to do with Amber Rose.
Wait,
I haven't done it for a long
for me.
time.
Where you tapping in from? I'm sorry.
From the UK. I'm based in the East Midlands.
Goddamn, listen, man, we got Naomi in the UK, man. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I'm here for it. I'm sorry. Continue on with your POV, Queen. It was the accent for me. I got distracted. I'm sorry. The fuck?
I was like, you got me in on the live just so you can hear my accent.
Period. So overall, I'm sorry. I might have missed your energy. Say it again.
Yeah, I don't really keep up with much to do with Amber Rose. I'm not interested in her in any way, shape, or form. However, what I will say is, so what I do know of Amber Rose, I know, like, one of my friends, he did post something the other day saying that, like, basically, like, taking responsibility for what you allow, like the people that you invite and the situations that you invite into your life. So, of course, like, I'm not here to say that I agree that anyone should be cheated on, but then there's a point when, especially being adults, that you take accountability for what you allow and what you invite into your life. So, what kind of man has she really invited into her life to have a baby with? Do you know what I mean? Because he outright said that he cheats. Like he
12 women.
apologized.
12 women. 12.
Yeah, he apologized, but he said that he made it known that he can't keep to just Amber Rose. So she obviously, to me, from what I read, she obviously thought that she would be able to handle that, and then now she's calling him a dickhead or whatever. And I'm just like, you know what? Really and truly, the both of you are dickheads for thinking that this is okay. It's not okay.
Right.
It's not okay. And then on top of that, you had a baby. Do you know what I mean? I'm just like, at what point are you going to take accountability for, do you know what I mean? And be like, if I want this type of relationship or I want this type of man in my life, what am I going to do different? And this is something that I say to myself because I've been through real shit in my life.
I got
you know, and I spent a consistent amount of time to address myself, not even just my ex, to address myself and be like, what am I going to do different moving forward so that I'm going to move it. Yeah,
I
no,
got you. I'm rolling. No, I'm rolling. I want to get it. I want to get it.
Like, what am I going to do different, like, moving forward so that, like, I don't miss the red flags, and that I'm not showing him that I'm just going to put up and shut up with certain things. Because that's what I did in my last relationship. I put up with a lot of things.
I got you. We rolling. All right, so wait, let me get it from Musa. I think we have Musa. TJ, is that right?
Yeah, Moose.
Yes. Man, unfortunately, due to her profession and her being in the limelight, for any brother, man, who's got common sense or have some type of normoplicity, it's hard to take females in that industry seriously anyway. So it doesn't. It's just hard to just take people in that industry seriously. So I don't blame her. I don't blame the brother. You know what I'm saying? It's just difficult. I did have something, but it's hard. I'm on the fly, so I had a couple of points, but I can't really remember. But that's why I feel the energy. I knew it was going this way. That's why I pulled up the Michael Jordan Black Jesus face, because it's just a sad situation. You just man, love is hard, man. It's due to her what she used to do back in the past. I mean, even if I had millions of dollars and she came to me, you know what I'm saying? It's just hard to take individuals seriously. You know what I'm saying? You actions speak louder than words. You're just really gonna have to show by action. I don't know her. I haven't, I don't know. She might have changed her life. You know what I'm saying? She might be Christian, Buddhist, Muslim, whatever the case is now.
Her wholeness might have been deleted.
You said what?
Her wholeness might have been deleted.
I mean, I don't know if it can be, I mean, we talk as men, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that could be deleted, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, niggas' wholeness could be deleted too, by the way. Let's start adding that in there, the fuck?
Right. I mean, for me, it's just hard to take a woman in that profession seriously. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Next is D.
What's going on, y'all?
What's happening, Ori? D, it's your turn, lady. How you feel?
All right, we don't got D right now. I guess she's probably figuring some things out.
My fault. I was
you with us?
up in some shit. Amber. I mean, people change. People tend to, want different things when they see the outcome that they've been used to is not working. I know, speaking from experience, at one point in time, I was having a starting five. Felt like when
Not the
one was
five.
acting up, bench that nigga, call the next nigga to go on a date or whatever. But as the time goes on, you
Ladies
want
with the
different
five.
things. You see things through a different lens.
Did you
And
have a good substitute?
of course, of
Okay.
course,
Okay.
absolutely. Sometimes the other three never made it off the bench. Just dismissed because
Got you.
that second person might have stepped it up all the way where you don't need to entertain everybody else. And then as time go on and you get a little older, you start having to remember lines and shit. And when you don't write them shits down, you forget who you said what to. So you got to
Brandy.
change shit up a little. But by the time I actually got to my mid 20s, I really did one different. I wanted to have that one person that I can talk to, I can come home to, and not worry about nobody else, hitting me up or screaming through a Nextel at 2 in the morning asking me where I'm at. You know, you tend to want different, so you gotta move differently. Your attitude changes. You gotta get, you become more mature. So I can agree, how she feels she wants different now,
Yeah.
but don't negate the fact that you did some shit in your past, even though you want to wipe that slate clean. But sometimes you gotta
It's
remind a
karma.
motherfucker, yeah, you gotta remind somebody like I'm not that person anymore.
Right.
My past is my past, but my past made me who I am today.
I got you. I
This is
got
why
you.
I try to, at these days, I try to play the good person because I know how karma can be.
Yeah.
So, I walk that fine line. Like, if it's not working, then we got to go our separate ways. I'm not going to do the tit for tat because at the end of the day, now I got daughters and I got to set that example. As well, I have a son and I need to teach him how to treat a female. These
Okay.
females out here are different.
I
So,
got you.
yeah,
I
I,
got you.
I
I'm rolling, D. I'm rolling. T, who we got next? TJ, who we got next?
Oh, next we got Denario.
Denario, tap in one time.
What's up, family? What's happening?
What's going on? What's going on?
Uh, what I find most amazing is his comments. Like I understand that everybody, like we all know, like people had whole phases. I mean, from when you're dating, you're dating. I don't know why people start like when you're dating somebody that's exclusive, but you're dating. You're supposed to be out there finding your mate, finding someone that's going to be compatible with you. So nothing says it has to be one person at a time. But what I found amazing was what he said when he said that I woke up to this shit, man. I thought, shit, I got caught.
Mm.
I got caught before, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And she just had enough, obviously. Then he went on to say, I could stop cheating. I want you to hear this. He said, I could stop cheating. I gave her a good, solid 6 months. This is this man's words.
He
I
said what he
gave
said.
her, yeah, I gave her a good, solid 6 months
Uh-huh.
and just really like deprive myself of my true nature as long as I could
Yeah.
take it.
Hey, you
But
you know
I don't want to live like that.
you know it's crazy. Hey, listen, I just tell you this. A person is who they is. I'm pretty sure he done told her or showed her somewhere around the parts that he was exactly who he turned out to be long before she found out who he is. You know what I mean? Listen, respectfully, who we got next, TJ?
Leslie, how you feel about it?
Well, I don't. First off, I need y'all to reset the room because when you pinged me, I didn't notice. But what are you guys talking about? What show?
All right,
What
so your
what?
girl Amber Rose,
Uh-huh.
she's tired of being cheated on,
Hmm.
and we just want to know.
How you feel about it? Like, are
Yeah.
you? I mean, all right. So pretty much to reset the room a little bit, right? Amber Rose said that she's tired of being cheated on. Pretty much, a more direct question would be: is there any part that she should hold herself accountable for?
Well, because she's in the limelight, and this is not being disrespectful, because I'm all for a pro woman. Some things that she had allowed to be put out or not be put out, some people are basing things about her from her past. And just like I heard Dee Marie said, we all have a past. So some of those things are coming back around full circle, and she's being judged hard about it. So for me, I mean, everybody have a past. I have a past. We all have a past. And I don't think that if we're trying to improve in certain ways as far as maturity and things like that go,
Yeah.
that we should be judged. We should be judged for wanting different or wanting better. Now, what we did when we was 16, if we trying to still do the same thing at 40, there's a problem. So I don't knock her for wanting better and not wanting to be cheated on and wanting to be in a solid and loyal relationship.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I don't think there's anything. I don't think there's anything wrong with that neither. Let's get Oren's POV on this because we got a few things to tap in on. Tap in, Oren. How you feel? What's your energy? Amber Rose. Is there any part of this that she should hold herself accountable for? Oren, you with us? All right, cool. So look, respectfully, right? Let's move on to the next one. Listen, this is let's have a little fun, right? Cam and Brandy, they had a transaction. Hey, it might be trivial, so we gonna bob and we gonna weave. But this is what happened. My energy is I'm actually agreeing with Cam, but let me play it for you guys so you can tap in and let me know how y'all feel.
You can sit there and ignore me all you want. You know it's 22, it's 33, 44, 55. You know I'm right, that's why you keep ignoring me. They go to 66, 77, 88, 99. You know damn well 11 should be what he want.
I mean, make it make sense. I mean, Cam said, listen, there's 22, there's 33, there's 44, there's 22, there's 33, there's 66, 99. Why is 11 called 11? Why isn't it called OneEOne?
Fuck is you talking about?
Yes.
Wait. That sounds so unethical. Like, what the fuck? I heard that shit like OneEOne.
Like, yo,
You gonna say 9, 10,
so y'all gonna
1E1.
tell me 11 shouldn't be called OneEOne. I'm rolling, man. Y'all not gonna get Cam out of here because he lost and Dipset lost. So 11 shouldn't be called OneEOne. It's 22, it's 33, it's 55.
That's that Harlem lingo, bro. That's That's when you talk. Yeah.
Listen. Hey, listen. You know what? This ain't for too much commentary. Listen, I'm randomly pick about 3 or 4 people. Give me your energy on this. I'm gonna start with Gigi. Should 11 be called OneEOne? Respectfully.
Let's go.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because then you would be like, one-e what? Like, no.
OneEOne.
No.
So it goes 9, 10, OneEOne, 12, 13, 14, nah?
No. Just think about a child trying to do this. I'm getting confused. I'm just going to say, just don't say that number. We're good.
Yeah.
Naomi, tap in with me on the gram. Should 11 be called OneEOne? And how would that sound
No.
in your accent?
No. Not at all. No.
Say OneEOne for us. Say OneEOne.
So you just want me to say it so that you can laugh. OneEOne. What the hell is that?
Exactly. It should be called OneEOne. It sounds amazing. We're going to get that to trend out there in the UK. You heard? Jay, what's your energy? Should it be called OneEOne?
Bro.
OneEOne, no. I'm rejecting it. I'm rejecting it for everybody in the UK. No.
I'll order it as a drink. I feel like that could be the nickname for our next bump or something. You go to the corner store like, yo, let me get a OneEOne real quick. Maybe that's a Lucy. Maybe, you feel me? Maybe that's a something. But it could never be a number, bro.
Right. You playing blackjack or rolling the dice.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, let me throw that on that OneEOne. That's calm.
Yo.
But once you sit with a 3-year-old and you're like, all right, sweetie, 1, 2, 9, OneEOne, 12, Nah,
Yo, imagine going
Sounds
to,
too close to 21.
yo, imagine going to the lottery spot or going to play numbers and saying, yo, let me get a split on OneEOne.
And you know how much time, you know how many numbers is gonna be like jacked because of that? They're gonna be
Right.
like, yo, I told you to play one. Now you told me to play OneEOne, so I put 11. Nigga, one was 11, OneEOne today.
I'm telling you, it sounds too close to 21. That you gonna have to confuse kids to the point they're already confused about the alphabet like we were when we were younger, saying
Hey,
elemental P.
hey, hey.
That's a
Ooh,
good
yeah, that's an
strategy
elemental
though
P
to
right there.
confuse your
That's a
opponent.
OneEOne.
That's the one.
Elemental P is another OneEOne right there.
Hey, Gianna. Hey, does Cam make sense or is
I'm
he just
here.
speaking tapping?
No, I would never. OneEOne, could you imagine? First of all, whoever said it should be a drink, I'm with that. Definitely have a drink. Like,
It should
not
be a
even tap
drink.
into the definitely a drink. But no, hell no. OneEOne. Like, somebody just said, like, elemental P. Like, come on, man. Like, that's how that kid would be. Could you imagine what they would think in school? Nah, it's just too much. It's too long.
Nah.
9, 10, 11. Period. Just keep moving.
So what's the difference between, all right, so look, D. Marie, what's the difference between 22? It's the same amount of syllables. OneEOne.
I'm gonna
Go
use
buy
that
a
at a
pair
dice
of
I
Jordan
game.
told you it sounds
21s.
like
Go ahead.
21. You gonna have somebody fucked up.
I'm gonna use
All
that
right,
strategy at a dice game or the next time I'm playing blackjack at the table.
at the dice game. So listen,
Broadway.
guys.
I'm
What's up,
using that shit
TJ?
at the bank.
The same person that would say OneEOne would get to 1,000 and say 1,000. That's how stupid that
1000.
sounds.
Oh, yeah, I got you. I see what you did there.
That shit is wild as shit to me.
Hey, listen, man. Unfortunately, I have some news. Right? Respectfully, the Queen Sade, she isn't here. Unfortunately, Danny isn't here neither. But we're gonna live vicariously through them. Starting October 1st, respectfully, Sade and Danny, they will be out of a job. So, I want to send anybody that can, send them some cash apps or whatever. We're going to definitely get it to them because starting October 1st, OnlyFans, there won't be any more OnlyFans because they are stopping
Oh,
people
Sade here.
from
You in trouble now?
they are respectfully stopping people from posting.
No,
Oh, Sade here? Yo,
Sade,
Sade, you here?
no.
Perfect timing.
Oh shit! Hold
No,
on,
her
Sade.
voice
Sade,
is
yo, what
gone. So
happened, Sade?
I'ma
No,
speak for
listen.
her. Do not mess with Sade.
Broadway, you really be trying. I'll never
Yo,
be out
Sade,
your way.
what happened, Quinn? I'm just saying, October 1st, I got a couple dollars for you, just in case. What happened?
All right, y'all. I'm gonna be asking for my money, Broadway.
Hey, yo, Shy, I got you. After October 1st, so October 1st, OnlyFans is reportedly seeking to move away from adult content because more.
No, that's not true.
No, hold
That's
on.
not
Let me
true.
finish. October 1st, OnlyFans is moving away from adult content to become more of a mainstream platform. They are currently looking to move away from pornography. So tap in if you need some coins. What you said, Sade? You said something? I'm gonna have to unsubscribe, sis. The fuck?
I'm fucking dead.
Listen, what's your energy on this? Can we start with Sade, guys, respectfully? What's your energy? OnlyFans, they moving on to mainstream content. Are y'all rolling? Are y'all not? I mean, let's start. Sade, what's your energy?
Oh, is this that podcast?
I'm rolling. Look, y'all know I got OnlyFans.
Hey.
So if y'all want my OnlyFans, y'all gotta pay.
What will you now be showing us on OnlyFans, Sade?
The same stuff I was showing before the October 1st shit.
Yo, what do you mean? They're blocking the content.
No, they're not, Broadway. It's
All right.
not that you can still do explicit content, but anything that's like beyond over the top is what they're like taking away. You can still do your new content.
Not what I heard.
I don't give a damn what you heard.
So energy, guys.
Well,
I
let me
mean,
hurry up and go shake something real quick.
go for it.
Girl.
These toes, I'm trying to tell you.
Everybody show their white toes. That's it. You gonna get some money.
All right, so look,
Absolutely.
since y'all all being bashful now that Sade is here, I'm gonna move on respectfully. But Shy,
Yeah,
I
don't
got
y'all
you.
don't gotta
Wait,
be
I can
No,
exclusive
say
just
because of
something.
me. Hi, Gigi.
Hi, Sade.
Okay, I'm gonna be
Um,
quiet.
the only thing that I wanted to say is that we have seen in the past that pornography or any explicit content sometimes is used to pull audiences so they can then remove it from their platforms and then be able to, use it for mass
capitalize.
production. Yes. So it's something that they know that even when it came to porno tapes, like the VHSs. Like VHSs were because people wanted to find a different way to watch porn on their own. And then as that grew, they used that for Disney videos and other movies, but it all started with porn. So porn has been a gateway for a lot of platforms and things that we use today. That's all I have to say.
And if y'all want to see the light switch, y'all can subscribe to my OnlyFans. It's
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
God, yo,
at
Oh,
Buck
TJ.
Naked.
TJ, no,
Huh?
no,
Bye.
no,
Well,
TJ.
light
TJ,
switch.
I'm sober. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm sober.
Oh, y'all trip. But my ad name is at Buck Naked. BUCK
I thought it
Naked.
was light switch, nigga, respectfully.
No, light switch is my signature move, my guy.
No, I don't want to know. Don't, don't, no, don't,
Lord
don't say my guy on
Jesus,
the.
why?
All right.
Listen. Let's move on though. So all right, so look, respectfully, my guy tapped in, Big Draco. I'm gonna play the clip and I'm gonna let you guys decide, man. Respectfully, Draco tapped in. He said he owned Atari, and then it went like this.
Deal to Atari. Big shout out to Atari, the whole staff. I'm about to revamp the company. We're going to take Atari to the next level. Everybody go follow at Atari. I am now the owner of Atari. I own the video game company Atari. Ha ha.
1 week later.
Nigga, fuck Atari, nigga. Second of all, nigga, I've been making millions from my at Soulja Boy gang, cause of minding my own business. Atari, y'all pussy ass called me and said y'all wanted me to revamp y'all company. Bitch ass niggas, y'all know what the fuck I meant when I said I'm owning Atari. Atari is a public traded company. Can't no one man own the shit. So first of all, nigga, Atari eat a motherfucking dick, nigga.
We ain't gonna even go all the way through it. Big Draco said what he said. Listen, it wasn't anything to discuss, but I thought it was hella funny that the nigga said, "Yo, shout out to Atari," and then he walked all that shit right back the moment that they jumped out the window and was on his body. So respectfully, shout out to Big Draco and being the first rapper ever to walk that shit back in under 2 - 3 seconds. The fuck? Oh, man. Listen, Giants, let's do what we came to do, man. Live on Broadway podcast. Let's talk about these motherfucking topics, respectfully. Pool, y'all know the vibe. Live on Broadway podcast. Make sure y'all get in tune and follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and SoundCloud. And make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. And also get into my gram while you there. I am _Broadway and Live on Broadway podcast. Hey, listen, guys. I got a topic to discuss. But you know what? Before I jump in that bag, everybody knew Bert and Ernie was gay, right? Everybody knew that? Everybody knew Bert and Ernie from Sesame Street? No? Y'all ain't know that?
Yes.
I just learned something new
No.
though. Oh, y'all didn't know that? All right. So
That's what they said. But when did that happen? Because when in the 70s,
Exactly.
yeah,
so
in the 70s they weren't gay. They were like Felix and Oscar, like the Odd Couple.
but Felix was married. That's why they started living together, because he got a divorce in Odd Couple. All right, so but look, but
Okay.
did y'all know that Gonzo was queer though? Did y'all know that? I just learned this. No?
Who the fuck is Gonzo?
Y'all don't know Gonzo? Gonzo with the nose? Y'all ain't know Gonzo, the purple nigga, was queer? All right, anyway, just
I know what you're going with this. I know. I
Are
know
you
what
talking
you're.
about the Muppets, Gonzo?
Yes, he is. Yes.
Yeah.
You should have just said Muppet then.
Listen, we just gonna move on. Let's do what we
You
came
sound
to
like
do.
my grandmother with the soap operas. Like, we know who Gonzo is. Like, come on.
Yo, Gonzo, man. I think Gonzo was the one with the orange nose, the purple face, and the long face. But anyway, all right, cool. He was the one that came out that looked like the special one after Elmo. But anyway, all right. And listen, here's the topic, Jack. he looked like they was.
Yo,
You know
he's
when
so
when you
perfect.
have twins, twins never look identical because one always look a little bit better than the other one. So one comes out looking a little bit more. Listen.
You wrong for that.
You can't
You
make this shit
wrong.
up. Listen. Let's talk about what we can't talk about. Guys, respectfully, if you're in a relationship, how much time should you spend with your significant other? Respectfully, tap in.
Say that again.
If you're in a relationship, right? If you're in a relationship, how much time should be spent with your single friends? Yes, with your friends. With your single
Shantae, how you
friends. I'm
feel?
sorry. I'm saying it wrong. If you're in a relationship, how much time should be spent with your single friends? I apologize.
Go ahead, Shantae.
You know what, TJ? Let's go
Let's go
reverse.
in order. Let's go in order. Let's keep the order
Yeah,
thing
keep
going
it in
on.
order.
I wanted to
Let's
hear everybody
start from
else's
the
opinion
top.
and I give my commentary. I'll.
Tay, you went in and out on us.
Oh, can anybody hear me now? What was the question?
So the question is, if you're in a relationship, how much time should be spent with your single friends?
If you're in a relationship, how much time should be spent with your single friends? I think it depends on how the relationship's been flowing between the two people. I mean, I do know some people, in my opinion, spend excessive time together, but that works for them. You know what I mean? Because they both want to see each other that much time. Me, on the other hand, I need quality time with my partner, but I also need not so much time for my friends, but just time to unwind and get some other shit done. So for me, I can't have a man or a partner laid up under me all day long. But I think it just depends on the couple and what they deem appropriate as quality time in terms of how many days, how much hours. That's a case by case situation.
Shelly, are you all right, so listen,
Yes.
respectful. All right, cool. So what we're gonna do is when one person finish speaking, y'all can just go on it. Y'all can hear it. Y'all know they finished speaking. Just go on to your point. We ain't gotta wait to be called on. Tap in with
All
us,
right.
Shelly.
For me, what I feel is it depends. You kind of just have to go with the flow. Just go with the situation. Like if you got single friends that you know are going to be problematic to your relationship, or they're not really for your relationship, and you can't pick up on the red flags, there's an issue with you. Once you pick up on those red flags, you can assess it and be like, hey, I'm not going to spend that much time with you because of such and such reason. Just address it. But I don't feel that it should change as much. If you have to have a balance between your partner and your friends, because before your partner was there, your friends were there.
She
Go
said
ahead,
what she
Shelly.
said.
I
Yes,
agree with
she
what
did.
everybody is saying. It's balance for me. And I'm gonna just leave with that. It's balance. I mean, you
Okay.
can't weigh out time with people and incorporating self-care as well. So, you could be with your friends, you could be with your significant other, and then you have to have me time as well. So it's all balance across the board.
Okay. We wanna
GG, how you feel?
Well,
GG.
I was gonna agree with everyone because that made a lot of sense, but it always depends on the dynamics. Um, when you are dealing with single people, sometimes it's about networking. Like my friends could help me open doors to other situations because they are single while I'm not. So it really just depends on the dynamics for me. Um, but again, I agree. Balance is key.
Yo, with me, I mean, it depends on activity. I mean, I hoop with my boys. We go and do a lot of shit. But I mean, if they going out and they looking for the hoes, I might sit that out. I mean, I'm cool with any other activity, but if it's something that can get me in trouble, I'm not with it. I'm cool on all that. Sade, how you feel? Cause you be outside.
Not what I heard.
Okay, so listen,
make
y'all
sure y'all
know I don't have.
PTRing.
I don't have a voice like that, but like everybody else is saying, there is a balance. Like my friends are like a part of my life. Like I need them, you know what I'm saying, to like vent and us go have drinks and stuff. Like I mean, shit. Everybody answer the damn same.
Just quickly, give me 1 second, Gianna. I'm sorry, Queen. Sade, who were you yelling at and giving
Bro,
or getting straight to
swear to
speaking?
God, last night I almost had to slap this nigga's teeth out his mouth, y'all. He tried me and I was just like, it's time to go. It's time to go.
Hey, hey, hey. Sometimes you just gotta give them. Ain't nothing straightened but a little bit. Ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening. Ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening. You have to get somebody straight. Hey, I'm rolling. Gianna.
So I think that it's a great balance. You have to hang out with your friends because if not, the person you with, you're gonna get tired of them. Standing in their face, laying up under. Laying up under somebody is only cool when it's new because you just met them and you're so, oh my God, I'm so excited. After that, you got to get your own business. If not, the relationship's gonna get boring. Like, how much time do you need to be with somebody unless y'all live together? Spend your time with your friends because your friends are important. Like somebody said, like your friends were there before. Because
Yeah,
when that he or she leaves you and you go looking for your friends, they ain't gonna be there because they're gonna remember you dropped them,
yeah,
like a bad habit.
yeah. I'm rolling. I oh,
Bianca.
go
Um,
ahead, B.
I mean, I feel like, yeah, I agree with everybody for the most part. I think there should just be a balance. You should have a good amount of time with yourself. You should have,
Yo, B.
maybe.
There you go, B. You sound better. You sound better.
Oh, okay. Or maybe, just have like 2 or 3 times out of the weekend with your friends, but make sure it's not excessive. And then you have quality time with your man or your significant other. As long as, to me, I always feel like this, as long as you're taking care of home first and then you take care of yourself and everybody and have your little me time and your friend time, then everything is cool.
You all right, yo, B, your phone sounds a little bit it sounds like it's panicking a little bit, so we want you to get that right. But I heard the back end of what you said. Before I throw it to Musa and move on, I almost feel like though I'm okay with hanging out with my single friends, but it's not gonna be as much as I would hang out with my friends that's in a relationship. Meaning like my boy that just got married. You know what I mean? So I think it hits a little bit different because most of my friends, I'm not gonna say all of them, but most of my friends are in relationships. So I don't think there's anything wrong with hanging out with my single friends, but I feel like when it comes to hanging out with my friends are in relationships. So the niggas that's not in relationships, well, nigga, I'm probably not gonna be busting it up with you as often as I probably would with my friends that's in whole relationships. And it's not to mean that we gotta have our ladies with us, but the conversation becomes a little bit different. We're talking about different things, right? I can't, some of the things and energy that my single friends are exuding, I'm not exuding, so it's gonna be a different type of conversation and A alike, B alike, right? So I wanna be with the friends that are and that can have the conversations and dialogue that I wanna have. I wanna talk about getting money. I wanna talk about buying houses. I wanna talk about, you know what I mean, the next stage and how's your relationship? What's going on? How's your house? I can't have those conversations with my single friends, so that might deter me from hanging out with them as often as I probably would if I was single. You know what I'm saying? So to each his own, but I just think I'm occupying a space of I want to be and surround myself with people that are like me so that I can have those type of conversations because once you become a multi-millionaire, you might want to still hang out with your friends where you grew up at, that type of demo. However, the conversation is gonna pale in comparison. So that's my take on it. I think we
Hey,
moving to
yo.
Say
somebody else.
something. Can
Yeah.
I add something to what you're saying, Broadway?
Hold
I
on one
can.
second. Hold on.
Sure.
Just hold that thought one
Sure.
second, Queen. You was about to say something, TJ or Sade?
Well, I was telling Leslie to go because I could say, well, it was along the lines of what you were talking about. But go
Okay.
ahead, Leslie.
Yeah, go Les.
No, I was gonna say I don't agree with you 100% on your perspective, respectfully, Broadway, because I've been married, I'm single, I'm a property owner, and I have friends that been in the same position as me. They was married, now they're single, so we have one big happy family. So we all network and we learn from each other. So you can learn some things from your single friends.
Oh yeah, well, just to offer a little clarity, I'm not saying that you can't. To be more specific, I'm speaking in realms
But
of
yes,
they probably want
your
to go.
situation.
They 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 probably want to go out and hang around with. They probably want to. Yo, I'm about to knock this joint off. Oh, whoop de whoop. I don't want that space. I don't want that
Oh, I hear
energy.
what you. I got you.
I
I
don't
got
want
you.
that. And so, single people. And I see Trey. I see the commentary on the gram too. But there's a certain single people can buy houses too. But the ultimate feed of the conversation that I'm having, single people can't have because it's almost like having a conversation about parenting with somebody that don't have that don't have kids. Yeah, you
I
can
got you.
have the conversation, but it's gonna be a disconnect after a certain point.
I got you. I got you.
And
Thank you.
Broadway, like I get where you're coming from, but that's again it goes back to balance, right? My single friend, I hang out with my single friends when I want to turn up, right? I hang out with my married friends when I want to be bougie. Like I hang out with, my gay friends. I hang out with my guy friends. Like it's not me looking for a reason to hang out with them. They all just bring out a different part of me, you know what I'm saying, when I need them to or want them to. It's not because, oh, she's single, she can't talk to me about X, Y, and Z. That's not
Yeah.
always the case.
Yeah,
I
I'm
love your
rolling.
perspective, Sade. Thank you.
Welcome. Sorry, I don't have no voice, y'all.
No, it's cool. You good, Queen. You good. I'm rolling. Who we at? Where
Hey
we at,
D,
guys?
we at D because Moose on the phone. D, how you feeling?
My fault. Give me the question again. I was being some young hoe in the text.
It's cool. It's cool. If you're in a if you're in a relationship, how much time should be spent with your single friends?
Maybe get a good 20%. I say
Mm.
20 due to the fact that one, like I'm a mom. Two, I'm a multiple business owner. And three, I believe in taking care of home as a whole from my spouse and my kids. I'm still gonna kick it with my friends. I'm not gonna never isolate them because when that relationship is over,
Yeah.
my friends are still gonna be there. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm never gonna exclude them or isolate them. Be like, oh well, I'm with so and so now, so I can't hang with you bitches. No,
Right. You ain't gonna
bitch,
get
I see you
brand
on
new.
Friday. I
Right.
see him Saturday and Sunday. What we doing? If we gonna be on the phone, whether we gonna be on FaceTime or if we have a night where we have card games or just chilling, drinking, me cooking seafood, whatever it is, we gonna keep doing that. It's just you gotta carve out a little time for boo thing, and then you still keep it with your friends. That's it.
Right.
Nothing should
I
change.
I agree, D, because it's like I can hang out with my whole friends or my single friends, and once they start talking about sucking random dick, I gotta go. I'm going home.
And that part,
And
because
that's my
I'm going
point,
home.
shot. And I was gonna say that right
You
there.
gotta know. You gotta
Yep.
know when to cut your friends off to where it does not interfere with your relationship.
Yep.
absolutely. I mean, never mix. Don't let it interfere with you got your spouse giving you the side eye and be like, well, shit, you out here too? No, nigga, it's just one. It's just you for the moment. When it's somebody else, then that means you are no longer here. you know. But what my friends do is what my friends do. That don't mean I'm doing it. I'm me. I'm my own individual. But I'm not gonna judge them because they don't judge me when may have been out here doing whatever I was doing. But
And
just know it's just you and respect that. I'm still gonna hang with them and then we have our time. Where I hate
but listen, not to like, you know what I'm saying, stop anybody else from talking, but I do not agree with the birds of a feather flock together. I hate that term.
Mm.
I don't agree with it. It's a bunch of BS. Like
Mm.
I'm not about to, you know what I'm saying? My friend done slept with 10 dudes in one night. I'm not about to go do the same thing that she's doing. Like, birds of a feather don't flock together. I hate that.
Hey,
Absolutely.
hey, respectfully, did we get Gianna and Bianca?
I didn't say anything. No, I did say birds
All
of a
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they
Okay.
did
Cool.
speak
I
on
did.
it.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Can Les already spoke. Do you have more commentary, Les? Because it's up to we up to you.
No, I agree with everybody's saying.
Okay.
And I do agree with Sade with the birds of a feather because I had some loosey goosey friends and I ain't do none of the things they ever did. But
They
because
was
of my
loosey
loyalty
goose.
to them, yeah, but because of my loyalty for them, I was there when they fell and I support them,
I often say, I don't wholeheartedly roll with the birds of a feather flock together. The caveat is this though: if you're exercising a lot of friendships and all of them is outside busting it up, yeah, y'all might be birds of a feather flocking together. You know what I mean? So I
I
think that
disagree.
that's fine, respectfully. I feel like if I don't know. I'm just like, nah. Like sometimes birds of a feather, they do be flocking together, respectfully.
So that's like saying if your fast tail friends is out there doing what they doing, slinging community peen, so that means
Yeah.
you doing it too?
No, yes and no. But it's not to say that I'm doing it, but I wouldn't be taken aback if my significant other thought that. I wouldn't be taken aback because she doesn't know the origin of our relationship. So sometimes perception matters in the eye of your significant other. It doesn't mean it has to be a fact. Sometimes the allegation is just as worse as the actual act. But I
But
think we have.
that's your fault.
But hold
That's
on,
your
guys.
fault for allowing her to even think
Hey,
that you act like them.
Hey, hey,
Sorry.
Sade, listen, respectfully, that's my point of view. I'm not arguing y'all's. That's my point of view. I think we up to Oren. Oren, you with us?
Warren might be asleep. Remember, he's in another
Yeah,
country.
yeah. Oren's in Israel.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey
Oren's in.
y'all,
I
but
just
does
wish
this
that
apply?
was twist if I may.
Yeah, but does this apply to
One mic, one mic.
like
Whoever's not speaking, mute their mics, please.
I got a lot of single friends that happen to be the opposite sex. Would all those same rules apply?
What do you mean? If my female friends are outside busting it up?
No, I just mean like the balance in hanging out with your single friends and your relationship. Is
Oh,
that
you mean
balance
the
still
opposite
allowed
sex
if
now?
the yeah.
Yeah, we've had that topic, right? We had that discussion in regards to hanging out with your opposite sex friends when you're in a relationship. We've had that talk, and I think respectfully, if that's the can of worms we opening, just to be brief on it, I think that is cool in moderation. You know, I think it's cool in moderation, especially if you haven't met the opposite sex. You know what I'm saying? But again, to each his own. I'm not trying to say what's happening in the University of Broadway has to. It's not. It's like the vaccine, right? Respectfully, I don't want the vaccine. You can go get it. If that works for you, then fine. Live your best life vaccinated. That don't mean that's not my boat. That's not my boat. So look. Whew, Giants tapped in on that one. Let's move the conversation along respectfully.
I know y'all love Live on Broadway podcast, but stay tuned, sis. We about to get into the next segment. How he say that shit? Clear!
Listen, guys, we having a conversation, and it's the one that's in the room. Respectfully, we're talking about when you're in a relationship, should you tone down your sexy? Should you tone down your sexy once you're in a relationship? Tap in. If you're used to, let me give you guys a little bit backstory. If you're used to taking certain amount of photos on the gram and turning up, piping up, or if you're used to, wearing a certain thing, or men, men could be sexy too. The fuck, once you're in a relationship, do you turn down your sexy for your relationship? I mean, tap in, Giants.
I was sexy when you met me, so I'm not turning it off just because I'm with you.
Okay. Well, respectfully, let's start from the top and work our ways down. Shantae.
I mean, Leslie just took the words right out of my mouth. I feel like initially what I was and who I was and how I dressed and how I carried myself and how I exuded my confidence, that's what drew you to me. So now why should I change that? Of course, there are certain, I think when you say tone down sexiness, it's not a matter of toning it down, but just being mindful of how you move when you're in a relationship. That's the key right there. Not so much about,
I think that's
being sexy.
toning it down, though. Tay, that's how I
Well,
see it, at
no,
least.
because for example, I'm not saying to be like changing the way you dress. If somebody's like asking you to modify your dress, no, that's the way you met that person. You liked it. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander. When I'm saying boundaries, I'm saying like, all right, you're out or whatever, and you just like going in, maybe you went to your friend's birthday party, and you're just being disrespectful and twerking it on some other dude, like that's doing too much. So that's where I was going with it, if I may give that example. But
No,
as far as the way
that's a
you
great
dress,
way.
no. And
Ooh,
what you were
Shelly, how
doing
you
and you're
feel?
posting your little bikini pictures on Instagram, no, that's what drew you to me. I was doing that before I met you, so.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was Sade that said that. But I would say for the most part, no. It's the same way how when I tell a man like the same things that you did to get me, that has to continue. So you got me by me being confident with myself and everything else. So I'm gonna keep up with my confidence. At the same time, you being my partner, as I would encourage you when you're looking good and I'm saying like, damn, babe, you look good. The way how I see it is any other man, even if he lays an eye on me, he can look, but he can't touch. At the end of the night, I'm coming home to you, not him.
G, where we at, G?
I feel like sometimes there's nothing for me to say because it's always been said. But I'll say this to say, um, sexy is the eye of the beholder, right? And when it comes to being outside twerking on someone, I think that's more like a flirtation than actually just being sexy, because sexy is an essence. So if you're telling me that I need to lower my light to make you feel more confident, then this is probably not where I need to be. So I feel like I got to be me the same way that you love me and you met me. I got to stay consistent, right?
Man, okay. I mean, yeah, like Gigi was saying, it's an eye of the beholder.
TJ, are we
Yo,
going, TJ? Because and I'm
here.
listen respectfully to everybody's POV that's in the room, but are we gonna have an honest conversation, or we just going, TJ?
Oh yeah, I'm
If you ain't going, listen, if you ain't going
hey,
shit, get off the pot. Tap
hey,
in, T.
I got plenty of shit. That didn't even make no sense.
You saying I
All
wasn't
right, but yeah,
shitting?
uh, Ben, I don't know. I'm probably constipated. But real shit, yeah. Like she said, it is eye of the beholder. I can't control what somebody sees sexy in me. It might be my sense of humor. I can't be unfunny, nigga. I can't change my height. I can't change my fucking my aroma, because I mean the colognes be bringing hoes in. Wardrobe. I mean, you can't control what a person see or
Yeah.
how they view you. I mean, I can't uglify myself. I mean, I'm a sexy nigga, and I'm gonna always be that. So, shit. If you intimidated by that, that's something within you as a person, not within me. Don't worry about me. I'm good.
Okay.
TJ
Okay.
gonna be TJ and shit.
Okay. Okay. Where we at? Where we at? Sade? It's not October 1st, so I know you still got commentary.
I'ma always have commentary.
What up, though,
Okay.
sis?
I said what I needed to say. You met me while I was, you know what I'm saying, in my realm. I'm gonna stay in my realm, not because uh you know what I'm saying, I gotta tone myself down because I wasn't toned down when you met me. But I don't know. I'm in that business, I guess. So shit, you liked it, that's why you here.
I know that's right.
How you feel, Gianna?
Honestly, I have two feelings. I agree with all the ladies in the room, but then after a while, like, not to be like tone down my sexiness. If I'm really like into you and things are gonna move forward, I'm not gonna tone it down. Not necessarily tone, I may not post anything in that aspect, especially if I want to, like my relationship, because it's a relationship. We're both getting together to make it work. So since
Relate.
if I'm choosing, right, like, so if I'm choosing to relate with you, right, or have common ground, it's a give and take. I may tone it down a little bit, but not so much that I lose myself into you. So that's just my opinion.
So you saying your antics, not like DQ-defying, but just your antics and how you move.
Yes, like no flirtation, no like going to the club and going crazy. But I'm definitely like, if I'm trying to stay with you, yeah, I might tone it down a little bit.
Mm. Mm. Bianca,
Bianca, how you feeling?
are you turning down your sexy, or you revving it up all the way from 0 to 60 real quick?
I'm gonna always keep it respectful, but I've been in situations where I've actually turned down who I was to make the person feel secure and comfortable, and I learned that is stupid, and I'll never do that again. I was young, but yeah, I say, like, if they met you a certain way, they like you that way, you stay true to yourself. Don't lose who you are. Be respectful, of course. But if this is who you are, they're going to have to get used to it. Because I've met people who will be like, they'll say little things to try and make you feel like, oh, well, you should do this or you shouldn't wear this. But I'm like, you met me this way. So now I got to change because you feel some type of way. And then, like I think someone just said, you shouldn't be with me if I have to change that.
Mm. Wow. Wow. Interesting. All right. Where we at?
D. Marie. Uh-oh.
Now y'all know damn well I got some shit to say. Now I'm playing. Listen, I'm not modifying a goddamn thing. Oh my god,
No,
I
let me stop
hate
fucking with you.
you.
Go ahead,
But
Queen.
I catch your fucking ass on these streets. But
Rude.
oh, a motherfucking rat. Oh shit, bitch.
Not
I'm
a rat.
outside. No, I'm not modifying nothing. How you
Mm-hmm.
met me is how you gonna see me now. If it's different, if we in different settings, and I might have to tone some shit down. But
Yeah.
how did you get here? You got here because you liked how I was dressed. You
Mm.
got here how you like how my personality is. You got here because how I look. Now listen, if you're insecure, then you need to check your ass to the corner and ask yourself some questions. Can you deal with it or you can't? If you can't, then God bless you. If you can, let's get this shit on the road. Now, if we're gonna go to being a wife, then yeah, shit might change just a little because now we on a different level, and I have to represent you differently. But if not, baby, listen, it's all good. God bless you and be merry.
Mm.
That's it.
But Danny, he wants you to wear the baggy sweatpants and the bonnet outside, not the.
Listen,
Now
if you
wait a
see
minute.
how
How you
first
gonna
of
say my
Uh-oh.
all,
name?
Uh-oh. Okay.
first of all,
Okay.
I'm outside
Wait,
in some booty shorts
I
and a
think he
tank
meant
top right
D.
now. I'm outside in booty shorts and a tank top and some fucking Burberry flip flops. Take it how you get it, okay?
Got you. Got you.
That's all I'm
Got
gonna
you.
say.
Got you. Got you. Okay.
Nigga,
Okay.
ow.
I think
Oren, you awake?
I
Is
mean, I'm
Oren awake
home.
yet?
now I think Orange just showing the support. So shout out to Orange. Shout out to Israel tapping in. I think we up to wait. I think we got
Let.
Danny in the room. What's happening with you, Danny? Tap in with
Uh-oh,
us, Queen.
Danny.
We
Nah,
talk about
I
the
just got
topic.
home.
Patriarchy.
We talk about the topic in the room, which is tone down your sexy once you're in a relationship?
Why the fuck would I do that? Like that's a legit question. Like that is literally a legit question because I was taught by the women in my family that same sexy you met him with, you keep that. You keep that because that is what he likes. And you don't want to sit out here and embarrass him. How the fuck I'm gonna go from looking like a bad bitch and then the next function I show up in flip flops and a fucking big ass baggy shirt with no fucking makeup or my hair done. Like it doesn't make no fucking sense. I'm
And the
gonna be
bonnet.
exactly who the fuck I am 10 years from now. Well, maybe not the exact person. I'm gonna grow, of course, but I'm gonna still express my sexuality and sensuality the same way. I don't feel like you should have to tone it down. I feel like where people get it twisted is how you express it. Like, I'm not going to outwardly express it to people if I am in a loving, committed relationship, because that's for my man. But I can still be sexy because that ain't got shit to do with you. You ain't my man. I do this for him. And if he likes it, cool. And if you are not the man who can handle me being sexy when we're in a relationship, keep it fucking moving, please.
Sheesh.
So Broadway, you toning down
Hey,
your
listen, guys, we just gonna respectfully move on to the next topic.
he
Listen,
off
live
it.
on.
There he
Yeah,
go.
because I was about to
There
say,
he goes
Broadway,
like
No,
trying
you
to
he
be
off
answer
it.
having
his
your
own
nipples out on
question.
IG.
I
You
want
be
to yield
having
my
your
mic
nipples
to
out.
respect. What
Your
happened?
nipples be out.
Trey is in the room. Let he
Yo,
got to
what? Yo,
chill.
I'm clutching my pearls. Yo, I'm trying to.
I'm freaking done.
Yo, well, I'm just let everybody say what
Not
the
the
hell. Why
man who
y'all
had the
looking to
Hershey
me?
Kisses out.
I want to know
That's
why
what
y'all
I'm
pointing
The
me out.
saying.
areolas.
Not the areolas.
So look, all right. So look, guys, we're gonna move on to the next topic. Live on Broadway podcast. Let's talk about some things. God damn it. Listen, new topic. So listen, we're talking about this, man. Can you have? What's a better way to word this?
Hello?
What's a better way of wording this? You know, let's just be straight and direct with it. Can you have, once you're in a relationship, a work wife or a work husband? What does that mean to your relationship? Tap in with us.
Shantae.
I'm not sure I even understand the question.
All right, great. That's fine because there's probably listeners and others that don't neither. So let me elaborate. You're in a relationship, Tay, your man, you go to pick your man up. He goes, yeah, this is my work wife. So forth and so on. Do you feel any sort of way about that? Is that okay with you? Excuse me. Are you okay with them do you have a work husband? Because there's certain connotations attached to it. If you know, you know. But I'll delineate in a bit. Tap in. Are you okay with having
Are we in a full blown relationship?
you in a whole relationship? This is your man.
Now we don't play those games. We don't play like that. Mm-mm.
Mm,
That's not okay with me.
mm. She
If we
said,
casually dating and like hooking up, and there's no like, that's why I asked the question.
yeah.
Then then whatever they do on their own time is their own time. But if we're moving as a unit, we don't play those games. Only because you could be playing around or saying that, but you never know how the other person's taking it. Meaning the person at the job. So does she really want, maybe she is in love with you or infatuated with you. I don't know what's going on in that other person's mind.
Mm. Okay.
So I just think that is just opening up a Pandora box, me personally. So I just wouldn't even take it there. I wouldn't even go there. I wouldn't play like that.
Shout out to everybody on Instagram. If you want to be brought up, I see your commentary. There's a lot going on, so I probably don't get to every comment. But if you hit the button and ask the question, I'll read the question. If you want to be brought up, hit the plus button, and I'll bring you up as well. Shout out to your commentary, respectfully. I see y'all going in on Instagram. Where we at, Shells? Where
So
you
the
at,
way
Queen?
so the way that I see it is, having communication and setting boundaries. If you're not doing that from the jump, then of course it can be messy. But I feel like in a lot of ways, you'll always have that one person that you'll get along with in your workspace. Or if not, if you don't, okay, well then maybe you're not lucky enough. But there's always going to be that one person who understands you to a certain way. Now, granted, if you've never introduced this person to your significant other, then it might get messy. If you ever just say like, hey, even if this is my work wife or my work husband or this, that, and the third, but you make this clear to your significant other, there's nothing going on, then there's no room for them to think, all right, he's messing around, she's messing around with this person. It's all about communication and boundaries.
Fuck is you talking about?
Hey, regardless if you introduce them as your work wife, your work husband, listen, all right. Oh, my sleeves already up. I can't roll them up no higher. Listen, respectfully, work husband. I can't begin to fathom to see my significant other say you gotta work. All right, cool. Respectfully, if that was the energy that was exuded before I came around, cool. Can't hold you accountable. Once I'm here, I come to pick you up and you go, hey, this my work. Hey, man, this my work husband. Whatever. No, fuck is you talking about your work husband? No, I'm not jacking it. You know what I mean? To each his own. But me, I'm not jacking it. What do you mean your work husband? Because to Tay's earlier point, that just means that there might be some, again, perception is sometimes, the accusation is sometimes worse than the actual act, right? So, and you don't know how your significant other, imagine me letting my significant other come pick me up, and I'm like, yeah, this is my work wife. Fuck is you talking about my work wife? No, there is no work wife. I'm not.
I'll smack both of y'all.
But see, here we go.
Exactly.
But see, here we go. I occupy the space of feeling like I don't even if that was something that was set and etched in stone before I got there. Once I figure out and learn that, because I'm also going to learn that more so sooner than later, right? Because I don't just be jumping in relationships, right? I'm not attracted to that, right? So I'm just not. If I learn that and while we're figuring things out, that's probably going to be something that I'm going to stray away from because I'm just not cool with that work wife, work husband energy. Respectfully, no, fuck the respect. I don't care how he feels. I don't care how you feel. I'm not jacking it. I'm cool off it because that energy there is not for me. Is not for me. And I have a lot more to say, but I'm going to yield my mic and give it to the room.
GG.
Very much appreciate it. I understand where you're coming from, Broadway, and I also understand where you're coming from, Shelly and Shantae. For people that work in offices and it's 40 hours a week, you realize that you spend a lot of time with people that you don't spend at home, and so relationships are built. I think the disrespect comes in when you feel like you can tell your significant other that you have a significant other at work. I think placing a title on something that's more of just a bond. You gotta let me speak and be great.
No, I'm listening. I'm just saying, like for the
understand.
person that goes on to say, I gotta work significant other. Fuck is you talking about? That's not to you.
Oh no, I agree. But I was in space, and then I heard it, and I was like, I'm talking to it back. However, I think it is a respect thing because I don't think anyone should feel like it's okay to say that I have a significant other at work. You may have a friend that's cool that understands your work, but not when don't bring that at home.
Period.
All right, man. As a guy with plenty of work wives, I think y'all are putting way too much seasoning on the title work wife. My work wives are just people I can talk to about the job because they know it. Those are the people who, they ran the fucking 7-Eleven and they know I like to drink whatever, so they grab me one. It's stuff like that. It's not necessarily,
So
there's
are you a
any
cheap? Are you a
romantic
cheap date? Are
connect.
you a cheap thrill, TJ?
Nah, it's just they don't even have to ask me. Like if I go and I get tacos or something, I know this motherfucker like tacos too, and they ain't bring a lunch, so I'll grab them some tacos.
So that
It's just
constitutes making them your work wife because they thought they was thoughtful.
yeah, and not all my co-workers are like that. They're just people that I fucks with on a higher level than the other people I fuck with. And I mean, I got my boys like that, but they not my work husband.
No, that's
It's
your
just
work
my
husband.
nigga.
No, nigga, keep that
No,
same
no,
energy,
no,
nigga.
no,
That's
no,
your work
no.
husband. The fuck is you? That's him. That's him.
That's
That's
my
him. Point him
that's
out.
my
That's your work husband. He was thoughtful. He got you a Sprite from 7-Eleven. That's your work husband.
I'm fucking done.
But TJ, can I ask you a question, please?
Just
yo.
fucking with you.
What if you were in a real serious relationship where that made, your spouse or her feel uncomfortable and she didn't like that? I mean, because you can move a certain way when you're not
Fuck
in a
yeah.
relationship.
No, that's the thing. Like in my relationships, we have events. My
Don't stutter
significant other
now.
comes to events and they are introduced to the people I fuck with. So it's like I could say work wife and they know the deal. All of my work wives are married as women and shit. It's like, and I know all of their husbands. We're all cool. We all go out and hang out and shit. It's like there's no secrets or no side shit going on. I don't work in no call center. Y'all talking about the call center shit where everybody fucking on everybody
Hey,
and shit.
let
I'm
me
talking
tell you,
about.
TJ.
You know, people know
I
each
got.
other and still sleep around, so that doesn't really mean anything, especially on the jobs, you know. So
Hey,
I'm saying.
Shantae, and I'm gonna give it to Sade in a moment, but hey, listen, and I know what y'all gonna say, and that's fine. I'll jump in that bag gladly, but I'll make this point: that work wife, work husband shit. I don't seen some stuff. Okay, I don't seen some stuff that would suggest you wouldn't want to occupy the space of being a work husband or work wife. Because I know niggas that was really knocking the work wife off, and when the significant other came around, she was screaming, yeah, that's my work wife. And you could say, hey, it's a rarity, but that shit does happen. And you'll be out there looking like a whole fool, and you won't know. We'll be behind the scenes like, oh, that's crazy.
So do y'all got to be attracted to your? Does there have to be
I mean,
physical attraction for them to be a work wife? Because I'm not physically attracted to none of my work wives.
a work
These are all
wife is just
middle-aged white women.
a work wife is just somebody you share some type of commonality with, right? So that's all you need. Shit, that's all you need. Sometimes you be tired of your significant other. You go to work, let you be in a relationship for a long, extensive period of time, and you low key getting tired of certain conversations. They making you feel fed up, and then you actually end up with your work wife, and then y'all going out. Yeah, I'm just with John. Yeah, I bet. Oh no, I'm just with what's homie name? Cooper. No, not Cooper. I'm just with Brad, baby. Baby, I'm just with Brad. Yeah, you with Brad, I bet. Brad in his shower scene. Brad, I bet. The fuck?
So y'all be the people who like shit where y'all eat and whatnot.
People do shit where they eat.
Oh, I can't do it.
Nah, that
I'm
ain't
better
Right,
than that.
TJ, you just
everyone.
watch.
I'm better than that.
I think
I
we.
can't do it. I ain't fuck no coworkers ever. I ain't never gonna start that shit. But anyway, on to you, Sade.
What's up, Sha?
Listen, if I'm hungry on a Tuesday, I got a work husband. He gonna buy me some lunch, okay? That's
And
all I'm saying.
are you giving him some coochie because he got you some Popeyes?
Why the fuck does coochie always have to be something that men think women have to give in
Eh,
order for somebody to do something?
Coochie?
That's what I'm saying. I don't have to smash my work wives, and she
I
ain't
didn't
got to
say
smash her
you
work
didn't even let me
husband.
finish what I was gonna say.
I love you, Sade. Chill.
Sade, I love you too. I didn't even know that was you because your voice is fucked up. My bad, though.
Love y'all too. But like I said, TJ, okay? If I'm hungry on Tuesday and my work husband wanna buy me lunch cause my actual husband at home didn't, that's my husband for the day.
Mm,
Shit.
mm, mm. Blasphemy. Mm, I'm just.
Being the husband without the benefits.
Whew.
Facts. Like what? I just think the title is stupid, but yeah. Go ahead, go off.
Gianna,
I have a
please.
work husband, and he's great to me.
I bet.
And
See?
yeah,
I
but
bet
it's
he's
all
great
work
to you,
though.
Gianna.
Nah,
I,
not even in that. Not even in that.
Are you in a
Not even.
relationship
Are
or
you?
married?
Thank you,
I'm not in a
Shelly.
relation. Wait a minute. I'm not
Why
in a
does that
relationship.
matter?
That's true too.
wait,
Wait, but
guys.
let me finish. I'm gonna let y'all, because no, I'm not in a relationship. But when I was in a relationship, I still had my work husband. The thing is, like,
Thank you.
basically, I just like, oh, you coming to work tonight? Yeah, I'm working tonight. All right, you want some coffee? I'm at so and so. Yeah, like that's what it is. Like, or not even just for food. Like, hold me down. Like when I'm at work. Like based on like if no one else will help me do something, they will help me. I know that no matter what happens, that person will be there. So it's not. It's for me. I didn't understand when y'all were saying like no, whatever, because I never even took it on an intimate level. Like you never, like it's not even like that. I didn't even think it was like that at all, actually. So, no, I'm
How
good.
do you know the person don't like you in that way? It's not for you like
Ah,
that.
there we
Like,
go. There
What
we
does
go.
that
So,
Wait,
matter?
what?
But it
What
What
does
the
that
does.
fuck
even
does that
matter?
Respect
matter?
the mic. Respect the mic. But it does.
I'm logging off.
But it fucking don't. Do you
I,
know how many niggas would love the chance with me, but I ain't gonna give them the chance today? Like it doesn't fucking
yeah,
matter who the fuck likes me if it's not reciprocated.
All right, Gianna. It is what it
I'm with
is.
Danny. Yeah, no. If
I
it's
hear
not
you.
reciprocated, nope.
I hear you. I hear you. Bianca, tap in with us, sis.
So I'm not a big fan of the word like work husband, work whatever.
Period.
I took it very light. Had a work husband and whatever, and he had a significant other at the time. I was single, and the lines just got blurred. Like I didn't know that he did like me, and he was bringing his conversations I guess we had at work to the house to the point where the girlfriend actually knew more about me and I didn't know anything about her. And then that's when I was like, okay, I didn't look at it like that. Like I looked at it more like, hey, I'm going to get lunch. Does anybody want anything? Yeah, I want something. I'll come with you to help with out, or I want some coffee, or whatever the case is. That's how I looked at it. But also, I think it goes back to where you work too. Like my job is super messy. I work for corrections, work husband, work wife, those lines get blurred all the time. I've seen people come in with their wives and their girlfriend and their other girlfriends in the same room. So I also feel like it is with work. Like if you're at some place where, like for example, TJ's work wives are middle-aged white women, that's different. And it's like it's cool, but like in my job, it's super messy, and it's like people will take like an inch and try to get a mile, even if that's not your mindset. But as someone who's in a relationship, I don't have a work husband, and I wouldn't even if I had somebody that was under that pulled under that umbrella, I wouldn't introduce my significant other like, oh hey,
Period.
there's
That's
a work.
it.
Like I feel like he was smashed.
Yo, B,
agreed. It's a
I would be
slippery slope.
like,
B, I tell you like this, right? It's cool to have somebody at work you cool with, right? But it's the actual term for me. You know what I'm saying? It's the term. Like you could have both things could be true. You could have somebody at work that you're cool with, but they don't gotta be they don't have to be looked at as your work wife or work husband. And I get it.
I said that.
and, and that's how I feel, right? Like
right.
as far as all of the other stuff, miss me on it, miss me all the way on it. But I think we
Yeah.
have to.
Bro,
Go ahead, King.
my significant other introduced me to the term when I told them about the person. They said, "Oh, that's your work wife," and was
Hey,
unbothered by it.
if you're cool with it, if you're cool with it, if
If
your
you
significant other
insecure,
is
just
cool,
say that. Shit.
Exactly.
if you're what you said, Sade?
I said if you insecure, just say that.
Okay, that's fine. I see what y'all did there, right? But that does nothing to me, right? Because I'm the furthest one from insecure. But if you know, you know. My energy is just like I'm just not cool, and I think we got to stop weaponizing people's. But I get it. Whatever. We're gonna move past it. Musa, tap in with us, King.
Man, I'm here, man. I
Hey,
got this. You see, I got this Samuel L. Jackson face, man. I don't
yeah,
want no part of it. I don't want no
I
part
see
of it.
that. I see
I
that.
don't even want
Listen,
to hear it. I
I
don't
got
even.
some. The topic is: would you be okay? Can you have? Could your significant other would you be okay with your significant other having a work wife?
I
I mean,
think.
a
Well,
work husband. Excuse me.
unfortunately for me, in my career field, it's just me. So when I step out, it's just me and nature and just outside. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So it'll be different if I had a 9 to 5 where what I'm saying, I was surrounded by beautiful females to engage in conversations all day. They bring me,
Mm.
oh, oh, you like Sprite, or you like this type of water. I bring you that. We're going to Popeyes, whatever. But I don't have that. I do everything myself. So if I had a significant other and she was at work all day, would it do? Obviously, because she would be working, I would try my hardest to make sure that she doesn't have to work. To be honest, but I just ain't about that life. I just don't want to hear
So
about no other dude. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what he's doing. I just don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Maybe I'm a selfish ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? But it would just be difficult. It'll be difficult to sit up there after you did, 8, 9, 10, 11 hours, and then you're coming home telling me about
your
this
work
dude when
husband.
yeah, when I'm been out with, you know what I'm saying, by
Yo, I'm
myself
busting
all
my
day.
ass. Hold on, Moose. Right? I'm busting my ass. I'm making sure you got every I you want. Every I is being dotted. Every T is being crossed. I'm working my ass off to make sure I'm available, attentive, caring, loving, affectionate, so forth and so on. It's almost a spit in the face, and I get it, right? That's
Peace.
why
That's exactly what it
it's
is.
very important to understand the person that you're dealing with. I don't think it makes you insecure, but I'm sure there's people that may want to label that,
But
put
see,
that
that's
label.
that victim shit, man. That's that victim shit. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to be like, oh yeah, you're insecure, you know. Nah, that just gives you justification to continue to do what you're doing and disregard how I feel and try to
Yep,
downplay me.
exactly.
Hey, listen,
Oh
but you
my
know what? Respectfully, I
God.
tap in, D.
That's why I don't date people like this.
Hey, listen, if you're going to be in the room and can't wait your turn, then we'll ask you to candidly remove yourself. We're going in order. We up to D. Tap in with us, D.
I've been in the shoes of having a work wife and work husband. That don't mean that you knocking that person off. It could be I know what you like, and if I'm out and I see it, I'm gonna hit you up and ask you if you want it. It can be if I know me as a store manager, I might be running late, but I have my workers there. They're gonna hold me down in case the owner is looking for me to ask me some questions. I'm like, oh well, maybe she's in the bathroom, or it could be a birthday thing. You know, your birthday's coming up. I know what you're into or like or whatever, so I'm gonna purchase that. That don't necessarily mean that you're taking this person home or y'all going to the Motel 6 and y'all getting freak butt nasty. Like, no, it's not like that. Has it happened? Of course. The person that was my work husband at one point or another is
P
now
Rap,
my
what's up
kid's
with you? I see you.
father.
Josh, I
That's
see
my
you.
baby daddy. So you see how that went. But otherwise, no, you can have a cordial relationship and call somebody your work wife or your work husband. That don't necessarily have to mean, okay, well, listen, you gonna see my panties at 6 o'clock or some shit like that. It's not gonna happen. Is we at work? This is the person I spend 8 to 10 hours with, and after that, I go home to my spouse.
Going home to my husband. I respect that. I respect
Yeah,
that.
that nigga.
That nigga.
But you
Danny,
know, that's just really what it is. Some people just sometimes take it out of context and go to the next level, and it really don't be like that a lot of the time.
I hear you. I hear you. Danny, tap in.
Hold
Danny.
on. Sorry. Sorry. I was taking off my dog's leash.
Okay.
I'm tripping. Um, Yeah, so what are we talking about? Work husbands? That shit don't bother me. Like I know everybody has a work wife or a work husband. It tends to just be your best friend, your partner at work because you spend a majority of your time there. And if you're really secure, and I hate that people think that's a weapon, it's not a weapon. Sitting here saying, "Hey, I'm insecure with the fact that this person feels closer to my spouse than I do."
Fuck is you
That's
talking
okay.
about?
The fuck that I said. If you
What
feel
are you
insecure, if you don't
talking
like
about?
that, do you want me to finish? Because I haven't finished explaining. So
I'm
I'll get to
starting
that
not to
point.
want you to finish respectfully.
That's
Respectfully.
not respectful. Okay, bye.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Y'all get up here and y'all act like y'all don't know what's going on. All right? And I'm starting to get respectfully. If you can't get up, listen, I don't have no problem with you guys getting up here and giving y'all energy, y'all 2 cents, because I give my 2 cents. But some of y'all get up here and y'all run fucking kamikaze. And I'm going to start calling it what the fuck it is. I'm going to start calling it exactly what it is. Y'all starting to troll low key, and I don't even think y'all have the wherewithal to understand what y'all doing. And it's starting to bother. It's starting to listen respectfully. Live on Broadway podcast. I see we got Anna just tapped in. I'm I'm gonna give the mic to her. The topic that we're speaking about, sis, is would you be okay with your significant other, somebody that you deem and hold in high regard, having somebody at work they identify as their work wife, or vice versa? Would you be okay with having a work, air quotes, husband if you was putting in the work and doing your due diligence? Would you be okay with having a work husband or him having a work wife? Did we miss Leslie? I'm sorry, Queen. Leslie, was it on you? I'm sorry if I missed you.
Yeah, it was on me.
I'm sorry, Queen.
I don't have a problem with it. I've had a work husband when I was a dialysis technician, and that's when I was married. And my husband knew about my work husband. Me and this guy actually worked together well, and he actually trained me to be the best dialysis technician that I was.
Yeah.
And when I say we killed it, we killed it. Like especially when we used to have little competitions at the job, we would win all the time because we were very strategic. Patients loved us,
Yeah.
and they liked the way we used to feed off of each other's energy and get the job done. And like I heard somebody say when I entered the room again, you're at work most of the day,
Yeah.
so it's a healthy environment. It creates a healthy conglomerate, and it makes things the day go by better for everyone.
Okay. Again, listen, I'm not here to go against that or refute that point of view, but it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And sometimes we jump up here and respectfully just run fucking kamikaze and act like we ain't got no sense. So I'm here and I agree with that. I mean, I'm here and I respect that. Don't mean I gotta agree with it, but it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Anna, tap in with us, Queen.
No, can I say this? Could I conclude with something on
Sure,
Broadway? I hear
sure.
everything that you're saying, and I'm not used to hearing you like this, but I'm gonna say this too. It's it's all for me, and I remember my ex-husband because we had a good friendship, and we're friends again. And he always used to laugh, and he used to say, you gonna leave that shit at work, and that would be our
Yeah,
joke. And we knew that that's all it was. It was just words that we used, right? And there was nothing else outside of that. I wasn't acting on anything outside of what was going on at the job.
yeah.
That's it. And like now, he's a personal trainer. He had a work wife. He had somebody who used to work out with him. I wasn't a gym bunny, but I used to be at the gym chilling with my little fake sweatsuit. You know what I'm saying? Looking cute and supporting the cause. But it's about the two people, and that's how I'm gonna leave it.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna elaborate on something too. Anna, tap in with us, Queen. Would you be okay with your significant other having a work wife or you having a work husband? Tap in.
Hey y'all. So I don't necessarily, can you guys hear me?
Yep, loud and clear.
So I don't necessarily like the term work wife, work husband. It's not something that I ever used before, and my partner doesn't use that as well. He just tells me, oh, I'm cool with this person at work, or, this person got me lunch because they knew what I like, or they got me a drink, which is fine, but he never used the term work wife, and it's the same with me as well. It's not necessarily an insecurity if your partner doesn't like that. If your partner tells you, oh, I don't like that you have a work husband, or I don't like that you have a work wife. I don't think it's the insecurity. Um, it's just something legit, like how they feel, and that's okay. So I don't like when people just kind of attack a person if they say, oh, I don't like that term, or that's kind of strange. It's not necessarily an insecurity.
Let me say something, right? And I want to be clear. I'm running ISO respectfully. I want to say something, right? And I heard you loud and clear, Leslie, and I heard everybody loud and clear, right? I've been doing this podcast thing. I've been in podcast game for a little while, right? But sometimes I want to be very clear inside what I'm saying. Sometimes we could get up here, say what we want to say, and be respectful towards each other, right? Right. Sometimes we use verbiage that I'm not going to say it's triggering, but I just feel like some of y'all, if it applies, it's almost like that saying, right? Like people do things to people, And they'll do fucked up things to people or say fucked up things to people. And I know this isn't a space you guys are used to me occupying. But if we're going to be live and we're going to be candid and transparent, I'm going to be there 110%. I feel like people, they'll do things in real life to somebody, and then they'll start feeling like, yo, every post that somebody put up is about them. No, it's not that every post somebody put up is about you. Stop doing fucked up shit to people, and you won't have to worry about somebody putting up things and worrying about it's about you. I'm saying that, and I'm drawing a parallel to some people get up here, and they're not in the room, so I'm not going to speak their name. But if they was in the room, I have no problem. And it doesn't matter if you're a male or if you're a female, but I occupy the space of respect. And the moment that you get out of line and cross that, then I'm going to start respectfully just removing people. Because again, like I stated about being in a relationship and having single friends and hanging out with your single friends, sometimes if you're not in a line with somebody, then there's a certain amount of conversation you can't even begin to occupy with me. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. To each his own. I'm not saying that Sade made a point and said, hey, something insecurity. I took it as a joke. But when the other person jumped up here and said it, because she be running Kamikaze. She gets up here and she does it like that a lot. And sometimes she don't care who she's shooting at. She just runs rapid and just behaves in a
acceptable?
In an acceptable way. Thank you, Queen. And it changes the energy in the room because not only myself, but others said the same thing in regards to weaponizing your argument by way of making a point and saying somebody's insecure. Again, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. I didn't take it any sort of way when Sade said it because I know her sense of humor, but I also know the other one's sense of humor. I see it all. I may not say nothing about it. I see it all. So moving forward, this is how we're going to do it on this platform here on LOBP. Right? I'm always here. A good idea is a good idea. I'm not going to ever look a gift horse in the face. I don't care where it comes by way of. But if you jumping up on this platform, and moderators, stop being biased. All the moderators right now that's here with us, stop being biased. If somebody jump up here and I don't care if it's Shantae, Shelly, Gigi, TJ, Sade, if you're a moderator and you jump up here and you talking crazy, let me do the removing. Let me do the removing. But don't start to occupy space because you might have some type of D. Marie. Somebody might be cool with D. Marie, so they don't want to call D. Marie out on her fuck shit because fuck shit is fuck shit. I'm singling you out, D, because I know the relationship is real and you won't take this personal. I don't want to single nobody else out because somebody else might take it more personal. This ain't listen, we get up here, we came to pod, and I don't even like jumping in this bag. I don't like jumping in this bag.
We're spending more time in this bag when we could be talking about the topic. I feel like this is something you could have a side conversation about.
I don't want to, though. Respectfully. Okay. I don't want to, though.
I'll holler because you're wasting your breath and it's a recorded show.
Listen, because sometimes I've occupied the space too many times of trying to have these conversations.
And it was her turn to talk. You didn't even let her say what she didn't say. It's cool. I'm good. I'm off this shit, so.
Fine. My energy is, I've tried too many times, and if you know, you know. It's not for everybody. But if you know, I've tried to occupy the space of being polite and being respectful, even when on the back channel, it's been looked at, I feel like my kindness is being taken for weakness. I don't know TJ, I don't know Sade, I don't know Gigi, I don't know Shelly, I don't know nobody. That's how I keep it. So I say that to say I'm always going to give the respect. But what we're not going to do is come on LOBP and act like we are just going to run rapid, not on this platform. Yeah, we could be talking about everything else, but the topics are done. So now I'm running rapid, and I'm going to say exactly how I want to say. If you take offense to it, again, to my previous point, you can't take offense to it if you know you didn't offend. You can only take offense to it if you knew you offend. Don't be upset that your boy posted up a post that you thought was about him. Nigga, did you do some shit to make him... Y'all get what I'm saying? Or am I speaking to me? Y'all get what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Don't start feeling no sort of way because somebody is saying something if you know you didn't offend. And I'm king, hold myself accountable. What was the topic earlier about Amber Rose? Should Amber Rose play any part in her accountability? Because even though she was cheated on, sometimes you play a part in somebody's cheat. I'm not saying it's right, but sometimes we play a part in somebody doing something to us. And the part that I played is allowing some to feel some sense of entitlement. Respectfully, and I don't pop my shit, but I'm gonna pop it tonight. Respectfully. This is my shit. This is my shit. This is my room. This is my podcast. I do it and run it how I want to run it, and I do it how I want to do it. If you can't, hey, respectfully, I'm gonna occupy, what's the nigga, the Creep Squad nigga? The Stevie J. You want to get on the boat, get on the boat, get on the bus. If you can't get on the bus, I'll let you off at the next stop. And it doesn't mean that I said this on one of my previous projects when I was young, dumb, and gun in the waist. I said, hey, sometimes people are only meant to ride up in an elevator to a certain level. They're going to get off on whatever level they're going to get off on. It doesn't mean that they're a bad person. It just means that, hey, they wasn't meant to ride to the top with you. Sometimes the space that you occupy with people, it doesn't mean, shorty that was in here and she does it a lot. And if you're new to this platform, respectfully, I apologize. I apologize that you got to see me in rare form. I sincerely do. If you're a first time listener, if you're a last time listener, right? I really sincerely apologize that you guys got to see me in this space. But it takes a lot to get under my skin. And shorty be running Kamikaze. And don't get it twisted. Don't weaponize your argument. Oh, she a woman. Yeah, she be doing some disrespectful shit as a woman. And
Bro, Ray, you didn't even let her say what she needed to say. Even when D. Marie was talking, you kept...
I'm running the show here. I'm not doing this. I'm muting mics. I'm sending you to the Google.
You disrespectful. Take me out. Shit.
Somebody take her out. Somebody take her out.
Shantae, you could do it.
That's fine. I'll do
Nah, I'm loving Sade, man. Nah, man, bring Sade back, man. Bring her back. This is Kevin Samuel speaking.
And why would she shout me out saying Shantae?
No,
don't
listen. Why would you when I'm gonna do, hold on, wait.
I don't have no problem
I don't
with
know,
nobody.
Shantae, stop. This is my heat. I'm cool with being the bad guy. Stop speaking up for people that's what the fuck shit. And if you then respectfully keep it to yourself. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You can go that way. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. And anybody else that's jacking that vibe, I'm cool with it. Because what we not going to do on the podcast is occupy a space of fuck boy or fuck girl behavior, and it doesn't exempt you. I'm not exempt. Because if I ever jump up here on this platform and I start running rapid and start being disrespectful openly, I come up here for the shits and giggles. I say this all the time. I want to laugh. I want to have fun. But I'm not going to do it at the expense of the others. Because again, there's people standing on our shoulders and they come for our advice. It doesn't mean that nobody's here professional. They come here for our advice. They come here for, nobody hits me on the phone though. Everybody got my phone number. Nobody hits me on the phone and say, yo, Broadway XYZ. Shorty was disrespectful weeks ago. And I let her come back into the platform, never addressed it, never said nothing, just let her jump back into the fold. That's not happening no more. It's not happening no more. Don't take this clubhouse shit crazy. Hey, listen, yo, Musa, whoever that, hey, don't take this shit for granted. Don't think that I'm just going, hey, if it's a nigga, I'm keeping that same energy. I'm not going to call you out your name.
I'm with you,
I'm
Brody.
not going to call you out your name. Shorty jumped up here and she called me out my name. And I let it rock. So you got to excuse me, guys, if I'm a bit more temperamental with Shorty, because you should be coasting. You should be, say you're 1-2, get out of here. I mean, not get out of here, but yield your mic. Say what you going to say, yield your mic. I let it breathe sometimes because I need shit to be felt. Don't get up here ever. Shantae, Shelly, Gigi, Gianna, D, Leslie, Anna, Musa, Z-Mark. I occupy and I lead with love. But
I see the love, bro. I see
won't
the
ever
love, and I love the
disrespect any
energy,
one of
Brody.
you guys.
I love the
Ever.
energy, man. I love
Ever.
it. I
But
love
don't
it.
Well,
jump
you
up
know
on
what,
this
Broadway?
platform and start. And again, I don't gotta agree. We could tastefully. Leslie said something that I totally disagreed on, but I respect her POV. I respect it. But don't
Yes.
jump up here and act like. Go ahead. I'm gonna yield my mic to the
Nah,
room.
I was gonna say, we disagree often, but it's never a disrespect. But as I always feel, because I had a situation very
Period.
similar to what's happening on your podcast right now. So this is real personal. So I can just say this: what I realized because I was able to assess the situation after. Yours is real fresh right now. Mine is not as new. It's not a you problem. It's a them problem. They have the problem. You don't have the problem. So the energy that's being exuded right now, I know you need to get shit off your chest, but we need to move on,
We
bro. For
dying?
real.
We dying on things, right? All right, cool. So look, I'm gonna yield my mic to some last minute POVs. I'm gonna go through Sade, and I'm gonna go through Shelly and everybody else in the room respectfully, and I'm gonna end it like that. Tap in.
What do you want to talk about now?
Anything you got, anything. It doesn't matter. It don't have to be on this topic, Queen.
I don't know. I think I'm just gonna shoot it at Gigi.
Well, I think the show was pretty good in the beginning. I like the content that we provided. My question to you, Broadway, is: are we doing any more shows? Is it
We
something
are.
that?
We
Okay.
are. We
What?
are. We're gonna finish up the year strong. Well, we're gonna finish up the summer by doing the barbecue. We're jumping in our barbecue bag, so there won't be anything but pull up with your chair. Maybe if you wanna BYOB, but there's gonna be liquor. We're gonna have a good time, and we gonna listen. You know the bag we jump in. So absolutely, there definitely will be.
Awesome. And where will we find that information, by the way?
As soon as I have more descriptive information, I'll send it to you guys, and we'll talk about it. We'll post about it. You guys will definitely know. Listen. Let me say this, right? Let's conclude the pod. I know we got Gianna, Anna, Leslie, everybody here, and that's fine. You know, I just want to be able to respectfully always create the platform for you guys to say how you feel and always lead with love. I love you guys. Live on Broadway podcast. You know the bag that we jump in every Monday, 7 p.m. You heard? It's cheaper to be yourself. Pull! Clip!
Money coming, money go. Do you have relationship questions you need answered? Spicy topics? DM us at Live on Broadway Podcast. Have music, products, or an ad you want us to run? Email us at Live on Broadway Podcast. Be sure to tap in. Mondays, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Live on IM_Broadway's Instagram. Clear.